In this video I'm going to show you how I freeze hot peppers to use in cooking. This particular pepper is an Anaheim pepper, and some have gone red and some are green. They're just off the vine. And I got some from my neighbor a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and I put them into 3 snack baggies and froze them. And this is all I have left. I've started on this bag. I put the 3 of them inside this bag. And I've used them in curry. I've used them in stir fry. I've used them in like rice. If you're going to use them, this is it's spicy, but it's more mild. But any pepper that is hot at all, you want to protect your hands before you do anything, because it will stay on your hands for days. When I first did this, I had just gotten married, and I had never dealt with peppers, but my spouse's family always used them, so he didn't tell me to wear gloves. And I'm chopping them all up, wasn't quite sure what to do with them because I'd never cooked with them, and my hands burnt for days. If I touched any part of my body, it would start burning. So the first thing you want to do is take some olive oil, put it on your hands, and then put some non-powdered gloves on, and then get some new longer, thicker gloves and put those on top, and rinse them before you touch the peppers to get any powder or residue off of the chemicals. I got these for 50 cents at a secondhand store, but you know, you can get several packages of not used gloves, gloves at the secondhand store, like they're 10 packs for $1, and then these are 1 or 2 packs for $1. So you can get several packages and use them over time. I actually have 2 cases, banana cases full. I'm dehydrating and canning all the produce. But my favorite way to use these onions in cooking for stir fries and like I said, curry, is in this size. If I am using it on a roast or something else, I make a paste. So I will show that in a different video. And because I have so many to do, I'm also going to dehydrate some of these because I really like the flavor of these. They're not too spicy, not bland, but they're something that you can eat. You don't actually taste the spice just biting the pepper. It actually flavors the whole thing. So first off, oil your hands, put on gloves, wear another pair of gloves, wash them, cut them in half, seed them, and then slice them. You can see these are sliced. I don't want to touch them because I don't have gloves on to video. Slice them and then dice them. When I'm going to put them in a rice, I will even chop them even smaller. So I will put some in a food processor and make them a little smaller so I can use it kind of like just a teaspoonful. And then I'll make the paste. When I make the paste, I leave the seeds in because we don't mind the spice and we don't mind the flavor of the seeds. But any other way, when I freeze them or dehydrate them, I actually do them this way. So for freezing, protect your hands first off. Cut them, slice them, clean out the seeds, slice them, and dice them. And then I use the snack baggies because a little goes a long way, so I can leave the bigger bags in the freezer. So I'll put 3 in a sandwich-sized baggie, and make sure you label it pretty well. Just the way they're cut and they're bagged, I'll know that they're spicy peppers, because the other bell peppers that I do, I can show you those. Sorry, you're dizzy here. I do in larger pieces and then put them in gallon-sized bags. So these are bell peppers, red and green bell peppers. So that's how I do those. So I know just by the way that they're packaged that they're spicy, but I still write on there because it might be my kids or somebody else that's doing it. Okay, so that's how I freeze the bell pepper. The bell peppers I do bigger. The hot peppers I do smaller pieces, but they're very, very good. I recommend the Anaheim. They're wonderful, mild but spicy, not too hot, so that people that don't like spices wouldn't even recognize that they're in there, but they would know that it's flavorful.